Greetings and salutations, man. We are Kakatak, where today's truth is tomorrow's BS, man. First of all, I want to start off with giving a salute to all the people that are serving or that are serving and are going to serve. Salute to you guys. And a shout out to all the people that make tacos. All the people that make the dads, the moms, the uncles, the tias, the cousins, and especially the people from Stripes, the people from Eddie's. What other taco place?
Breakfast fast foods where andan en
El
chingas.
Pato.
Vámonos.
What other place that do they make tacos?
There's a lot. There's a lot of local places.
All the mom and pops taco places.
A lot of.
There's a place north of Edinburgh. It's called
Susie's Tacos?
Susie's Tacos. We've gone to it about
twice or thrice. Thrice already, I think. Yeah.
3 times. We recommend that place. It's north of Edinburgh, and we're not getting paid. We're just giving a plug.
They're good.
A plug in. And I want to give a shout out to Gracie's Diner in Mercedes. We ate pasta there. There's not an actual place, guys, but we ate pasta and some meatballs and some garlic bread. Actually, me and Jackie had Jackie and I had to go walk afterwards because woo,
it was thick.
Estábamos bien carved up. So first of all, I want to start with I had a actually I went to Taco Palenque. Otro plug-in. I went to a taco establishment and I saw my elementary principal. Okay. And it was pretty cool, man. I didn't go and talk to me lo topé. I was already at the fountain and I was already walking out, and then he was right there, and I was like, oh, Mr. Like, I don't want to say anything. So I was like, oh, hey, Mr. Z. I was like, oh yeah, man. So and he was saying that he says I needed to be tough. I needed to be tough when I was at, like, como que he was like telling me, he's like, no, hey man, that's what he needed to do.
He needed to,
like, a vent, Yeah. And I was like, no. He was doing his job, and
Yeah.
So, all right, man.
Was he tough?
Actually, yes, he was a tough principal, man. You wouldn't. Like, you go to his office, ya valió madre, dude. You're gonna get swatted, or you're gonna get suspended, or something's going to happen. You know what I mean? So, pero it comes with the territory. And you know what? I just want to say I've enjoyed the weather lately. What about you?
It's been nicer than the usual heat, but it's still not where I want it to be. I love the cold, and I want it to be cold.
I'm just thinking, ahorita, I think it's in between that, like, the hotness and the coldness.
I mean, it's still hot during the day. Like, right now, you go outside, it's still hot. It's not as hot as the summer, but it's still hot.
Yeah.
No, I want it to be like 60 degrees.
Flat.
The high.
So
60.
what would be your not perfect weather, but a weather that you really, really enjoy? You're like, what?
Like in the 60s.
62, 68, 65.
I mean 60s.
60. 60 is cold.
Yeah, it is. But if it was like 60 right now, then I'd be like, oh, that's badass weather. Okay. And I'm waiting for it to get back to the 40s again this year.
The 40s?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, moving on, man. Halloween is just around the corner. It's actually tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 29th, and then the 30th, and then we're gonna be 1 month off from Halloween. So Halloween is the 30th of Halloween.
The 31st.
The 31st?
Yeah.
So my question to you: any plans for Halloween?
Are you asking me or the audience?
Are you gonna dress up? No, I'm not gonna ask the audience. Well, guys, if you want to. Comment down below
what your
future costume gonna be for Halloween.
I don't think I'm gonna dress up.
People are, dude, it's full.
The only way I'm gonna dress up is if we do a couple's costume, which more than likely you won't want to do.
So what do you want to do, a costume?
Well, we can find something. I remember I had told you
I want to be the
something.
enchiladas and you can be the rice and beans.
I know I had told you something earlier this year that we could be, but I forgot what it was that I told you. Do you remember?
I have no clue. No me acuerdo, to be honest. So, yo me acuerdo, you know what, talking about that, yo me acuerdo when I was like in 3rd and 4th grade, I was maybe 3rd, 4th grade, the infamous costume that I remember was the Dracula.
Okay.
Because I think that was the cheapest one. Nomás te comprabas los teeth y luego te ponías un poquito de blood.
When I was growing up, I was always a vampire too.
Really?
Because I always liked vampires. I was always a vampire. And then once like Twilight and all that other gay vampire shit started coming out, I'm like, nah.
What do you mean gay?
Gay vampires.
Okay. So yeah, man. So I remember going to school, and then entrabas tú because you thought you were the only dude, everybody's a vampire, and I was like, oh, okay, and then you'd hang out with all the vampires, like todo in Halloween, pues todos los vampires eran vampires, cults. Todos juntos, and then everybody had their blood y todo, and I was like, it was just, I don't know, man. Okay, moving on, man. So soon, I don't know what we're gonna be. Maybe we'll find out later on. If we see a cool costume, we'll get it. Or you want to make your own costume?
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
I haven't thought about it, to be honest.
Okay, you know what I was thinking about today, guys? I think we should do New Year's resolution. New Year's resolution starts on October 1st. What do you think about that?
You can do whatever you want.
No, because, dude, I'm thinking asina.
Well, it's not a New Year's resolution, because New Year's resolution is for New Year's. You're just doing a resolution.
That's a good point, Jackie, pero wait a minute. Oh, open your mind. No, asina, comienzas October 1st, and then you try whatever you're going to do. You try it. Ya pa January 1st of 2022, hopefully ya vas, whatever it is, whatever I guess whatever resolution you want, or what is it, or habit you want to pick up, ya by then ya vas recio. You know what I mean? Instead of barely doing it on the 1st.
Yeah.
So
I mean, but you can do that. You can start that any time of the
you can.
Any time of the year.
You can. That is so true. You can do whenever. But un challenge for everybody. October 1st, New Year's resolution, man. So if you have a New Year's resolution for October 1st, what is it going to be?
You can't ask me that right now.
Because you have to think about it.
Yes, you're throwing it to me off the side. Like, I wasn't aware I had to think about a resolution.
So you can have one. I know one.
No, I don't have one.
No, you have 0. Yo quiero ser un chef.
What would you think that mine was? Or you're saying you have one?
Pues I have several, but for you maybe it's something about school, no? Something schoolish topic.
That's not a resolution.
Oh no, that's just a goal.
Yeah.
So it's different, a goal.
I don't know. You tell me.
Man, me dio itch. It's que we were playing with Woody right now.
Nah.
We were playing
Why
with
are you changing the subject? Because you don't know. You don't want to answer the question.
If I have a resolution?
No. What's the difference between a goal and a resolution?
I guess a goal. I think it's almost the same thing if I sit back and think about it. But a goal, maybe you have steps that you can get there.
Why wouldn't you have steps in a resolution?
I don't know, man. Sometimes it just comes to you. So bueno. Moving on, man, to a lighter subject. Ya se puso heavy aquí la jale. I want to give a shout out to Highway 281, Mr. Chris Rodriguez and Ramon Lucio with Conjunto Dominante. They performed in Texas Pachanga. They performed in San Benito this past Saturday. So, and it was good if you guys showed up. If you guys didn't show up, oh well. Moving on. So, anything that you want to talk about before we end this conversation, Jackie?
It's already over. Why would I have something to talk about at the end?
So ya nomás tenemos como 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So alright, man. I guess till next time, we'll see you guys remember to go back and you know what? I've never said it, pero ¿cómo se dice? When they say, please subscribe. What is it? Man, I've seen it. So like, subscribe, and what else? Share. So, and it's funny because I've never, and I thought about it. I was like, should I do that? And I was like, I don't even know, man. So, bueno, till next time, you guys. Remember, you always can go back to see the other episodes, and plus, if you guys have any questions about anything, about makeup, Jackie, about eyebrows, Jackie, anything that you guys want to talk about, shoot us a question. We do have an email on the description.
Bye.
Latest.